How can we grow in the gun community? What's going on, guys? I hope all y'all are doing great. So I just want to discuss on how you, myself, and all of us as one can grow together or individually in this what we call gun community. And when I say gun community, I'm talking about everybody that has a passion for firearms like myself and you guys watching. So whether that may be if you're trying to just learn stuff, if you're trying to become a certified instructor, if you're trying to be a social media influencer, start your own business with your FFL, whatever the case may be you are trying to do in this gun community or industry, how can we grow at it? How can you work on some of your goals? How can I work on some of mine? All that stuff. So guys, if you see me looking down at a piece of paper, I just want to make sure I hit on some key topics for you. So the first thing I want to read is probably the biggest is encourage each other, encourage yourself. So how can you encourage yourself? So how can I encourage myself to be better at what I'm trying to do? I'm simply like filming videos and talking about stuff, and I talk about in all my videos, this is my opinion. I'm not an expert. I'm not a certified instructor. I work in law enforcement. Does not mean I know everything. There's plenty of civilians that know way more than me. And there's some guys that know what they're talking about, and there's some guys that don't. But how can you encourage yourself and encourage others? So that is one. We'll discuss about some other stuff going along with that. And another thing is, I've always been told, are you a leader or are you a follower? Why not be both? Why not be a leader in something you are trying to influence or make or try to get out to people and understand, and why not follow others? Even though if you know, say if someone's trying to show you a technique on how to shoot or more accurate or faster, whether you know it or not, be a leader at teaching others, but also listen and follow others, because you might like something better, you might not, but don't always just be that leader and whatever you say goes, and other people's opinions do not matter, because no matter how perfect you think you are, you can still learn new stuff. There is some stuff that I thought I knew when I shot with some of my buddies who actually just called me during this video. They call it the Goons on Instagram. But it's a bunch of gun guys, good friends. We talk every time on Instagram, have live chats, whatever, and we talk about different, say, gun parts, accessories, training. We train together. We try to pick out dates in a month in advance, whatever, and we encourage each other. So there's a lot of good guys in this stuff. All of them are good, and I love learning from them. And I know sometimes they like hearing some stuff I have to say, but always be a leader and a follower. Now, the whole leader, going back to the leader thing and encouraging others. If you know something that's what you're doing is the right way to do it, and you see someone else do that completely different, or say if they are a beginner at it, or just they made a mistake, don't jump the gun to bash somebody. I cannot stand seeing people on Instagram, YouTube. I get some hate comments all the time. It don't really bother me, but other people, don't bash somebody if they're not doing something your way or the right way. If they are making a mistake and you know that's a mistake, simply tell them politely, hey man, you might want to try this out, or hey man, that's not really the way it works. Or if they say that's the way it works for me or them, that's the way it works, because there's some stuff I run that a lot of people don't agree with or like, but it works better for me. Talking about grips, talking about different fork, whatever, any kind of accessory you have, or training your stance, whatever, your cadence, all that stuff, don't bash people for it. Just simply politely tell them, hey, you might want to try this, or you could do this better, or this is what I do, you might want to try it. That goes back to being a leader and a follower. It's always good to take in other people's input and opinions and apply it to yourself as well to see what works for you. Like I said, we all have a passion for firearms. We all do. People that are watching this, I do. A lot of other people in this gun community, we like guns. And if we're going to sit and be negative to other people and other people's input, or whatever it is, we're sitting here bashing them, people and the government is already trying to take away our Second Amendment right. Look what happened in Virginia, it did not succeed. California laws, a lot of other state laws. Look at the United States for once. We are very pro-gun. or what we used to be, and there's other people now trying to take our right away. So let's stop all the negativity and the hate and grow in this gun community to make sure we keep our Second Amendment right and don't have that taken away. Going back, training with others. This is my love doing this, training with other people. Shooting by yourself, yes, it is fun, and you can work on, say, indoor ranges. Well, I talk about the whole range, indoor-outdoor range. Indoor ranges, you can work on, say, more accurate, slower precision shots, your draw, but train with others. Going back to training with the guys on Instagram that I talk to a lot. It made you get out of your comfort zone and try other stuff. They have some stuff to bring out. I have some stuff to bring out. Like I said, make sure you're training with multiple people and taking multiple classes to get all this input and feedback and people's opinions and perspectives on stuff, and put it into your own and keep training and build with that, because it will make you become a better shooter and just a better person in general when it comes to firearms and trying to help others out here in the gun community. Learn from your mistakes. I said no one's perfect. Make sure you are learning from something. I just did an EDC video, and something I've been doing for the last couple of years now is I just keep a spare mag in my pocket with 3-4 other things. So sometimes when I'm shifting around or I'm trying to draw a mag, and then I go to train with it a couple times, I'm like, damn, I need to work on this, or get a different holster, get a nano mag, whatever, just get something. So I'm learning from my mistakes. Pistols, I'm not the greatest shot with a pistol. So going some other people, hey, you might want to change that up. Or hey, try this grip out. Or hey, loosen up, whatever. It helps me learn. I'm learning from my mistakes, because no matter how good of a shot you think you are, you can always be better. It's like, for a guy that is a civilian but knows his shit, is Lucas, T-Rex Arms. He's a civilian. The thing is, he has trained so much to get to where he is, and he still gets input from others, but he's now training other people, and he is constantly trained. He's trying to educate others. So that's a big thing I do like about Lucas. He does try to educate others. And the gun community is one big family. It is. It's when you make friendships, you got social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You meet new people that are trying to do whatever, start their own business. They are trying to be a certified trainer. They are trying to film, whatever the case may be, and educate. So you meet a lot of people along the way, whether it be just online. So I've met a lot of these people in person. Built a lot of friendships from people in the gun industry and the gun community. So that is always big on meeting new people and also educating yourself from others. So something that really pisses me off, and talked about on Instagram a couple days ago, and it really pissed me off, is some gun guys and gun companies in this industry. I'm not an expert. So when people tell me something in my video, I always say in all my videos, I'm not an expert. So I love hearing everyone's comments on how I can correct myself as a better shooter or a better gun owner. Input is always appreciated. I take all of it in. So, like I said, not an expert, but some gun guys going on with bashing, they think they know everything and their way is the right way. It's not always the truth on that. A lot of law enforcement, I know some law enforcement think, hey, well, this is the way I do it, so I've been training. No, screw your way. And gun guys, I said, I've had a couple people or companies come to me and say, hey, can you review this product? We'll send you some stuff and go from there and talk about us. And anytime someone asks me to review one of their products, I always tell them I'm very blunt. I cannot stand people that do reviews that are not blunt. If you don't like something, say it. If you're worried about losing, say, a sponsor or a rep or whatever you're doing, don't try to film and sell people bullshit. Same thing with companies. Companies that send you stuff and you test it and it don't work, do not film it or post about it or highly recommend it to others when you know deep down it's complete shit, but at the end of the day you're getting a paycheck or free shit from this company. I cannot stand that. That is a big pet peeve of mine. And a lot of companies, don't want to say no names, but there's a lot of companies out there that will butter you up and sugarcoat stuff and say, my stuff's the best. No other product out there is better than mine. But then when you review it, oh, well, no, that's, and then they trash talk all these other companies, like AR companies, whatever. They just trash talk the shit out of these companies, and it's their product is the only product that works. There is hundreds of companies out there that make a lot of the same stuff, and they're all great products. Some are better than others, but it's like the whole Daniel Defense Noveski thing, Knights Armament, LWRC, whatever. Everybody makes, there's a lot of companies that make great products, and there's not only just one company out there. It's like the whole plate carriers I reviewed, the Spiritus, Velocity, and Crye. They make damn good stuff. Faro, there's a lot of good companies, and so those companies, what I like, they don't say, oh, that's better than this, that's better than that. No, they all get other people's opinions and feedback, and don't bash, because that is one thing. I've had some companies reach out to me, review this. Hey, it's not really like that. Well, can you leave that out? No, I'm not going to sell a bullshit product at all. I will not do it to people. So make sure you are blunt if you're trying to be a social media influencer or reviewer and test gear and products. Be blunt, don't bullshit stuff. It's like Grant Thumb's videos. He talks about a disclaimer. He's gifted this or he's friends with them. So he's not going to say, oh, well, that's what I like about Grant Thumb. He's gonna say what he likes about it or not. I've heard him bashing them, or not bash, but talk about, yeah, they didn't do this right, or I like this better on this. And these companies are still sending him stuff because he is being honest in his reviews. And another thing, don't be a tactic tool. And what that is, you know what an IG operator is. People that sit behind the camera, take pictures of themselves, or say they did this today, they went out and shot 3,000 rounds of this, or they did this drill, they shot this, and they can talk. I mean, there are a lot of people out there that shoot really good and don't film it. Like I said, I'm not the greatest shot. I am bettering myself every day, and I will never get to where I want to be. That's why you keep training and getting up for it and working yourself to that goal. But don't be a tactical, don't be an asshole. Don't just take pictures of this, take pictures of that. Say you did this, say you did that, and then when someone asks you, well, and then you bullshit them. Someone asks you for your opinion, or how can I do this better? If you're not training, or you've not done it, or if you're not doing whatever that drill is, or working with that gun, don't try to sell people stuff that you don't know a damn thing about. Because like I said, if there are people ask me what is great with this product, or what do you recommend? If I don't know it, I'm going to be honest. I've never used it, or if I do have it or have used it, I've not put a lot of time in it. Because there's some people that ask, what do you think about that? One of the FNX or the FN509 Tactical, I don't have a lot of rounds through that, so I can't go and say this is great, this is terrible. I can only say what I've done, because everybody has different thoughts and opinions on different gear and firearms. So guys, sorry for the long rant, but I just wanted to talk about how, in my opinion, that how I can grow, or you can grow, or we all can grow as one in the gun community, the gun industry we are doing. Like I said, it's all for me, learning and educating, and it's our passion. We like firearms, we like to shoot. There's nothing wrong with it. It's my favorite sport hobby, but it's also the most expensive sport or hobby in my opinion. So just like I said, if you have anything else to add, please let me know down in the comments. I love reading all your guys' comments and love the feedback, and I appreciate everyone that takes the time to watch these videos I post. Because in the day, I'm just a small guy that works in law enforcement, that my passion is shooting and talking and trying to educate others and learn from others in the firearm industry. But guys, I appreciate you taking the time again. If you can and want to help support the channel a little bit more, guys, is another thing that you don't have to do, and I don't expect you to do something to hurt my feelings, but if you want to support the channel a little bit more, Patreon does helps me with ammo and just a little bit of other stuff, or better lighting, whatever. But it's not a big deal, because at the end of the day, I'm doing this for fun. It's all I care about. If you want to check out my Instagram, I'll leave a link down below. I respond to others quicker on Instagram, so if you have a question, direct message on Instagram or whatever, commenting, it's a little bit easier than YouTube. I use Instagram just a little bit more and just a little bit better with it. Still trying to learn YouTube and how it works. But if you can like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed to me already, and hit that bell notification down there to be notified when I upload videos. I do upload once a week, sometimes twice, depending on what's going on in my schedule, because we all do have lives out there and jobs. But guys, appreciate the time again. And as always, have a good one.